Siempre lo graba.
Dicho this, fuck Trump. Di.
Fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump. Okay, vino Rose a comer tortas. Yo.
My big bowl chile.
Con su madrina.
Get the fuck up. Go, Nani, go. Really? Oh shit. Nani, go fast.
Good morning, WHS. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Eres bien imbécil. ¿Quieres mango? La youtuber. ¡Hola, perro! Cuando mira al novio de mi ex. ¡Puta madre! Ah, los patitos, sí. Se van a cortar, estúpido.
¿Qué no se parece, Juan? ¿Puedes pinches chichotas que te
Ya empezó con el vlog. Oh, ya está grabando. ¿Qué?
el que mañana se va a ir a México.
¿Cuál se va a ir a México? Este.
Oh. O sea, huevo, ya no va a regresar.
Pues no regreses, güey.
Me van a extrañar, van a ver.
Oílo.
Ahí va a grabar. Comiendo chips.
Por el valle del centro, año 2010 cuando todo comenzó.
Hazle otra vez, hazle otra vez.
No quema. Mira. Oh, sí, yo pongo.
El día de hoy les vamos a enseñar cómo sacar un hueso a un aguacate, ¿verdad? Por mi primer paso necesitamos un cuchillo y el aguacate con el huesito. ¿Okay? Con cuidado porque se puede lastimar. Le van a echar así, ¿verdad? Y ya luego le van a dar vuelta.
A la derecha.
Ah, no.
Ah. Look like a what? Oh, I'm taking a video, miss. Mekdelawit, turn around. No! That's embarrassing. Get some decaf coffee. Ew. What's the... Yes, I'll go get... Oh, and then
Oh, stop!
You have a vlog? Personal vlog.
Smells like perfume out there.
Oh, and it smells good. It makes me want to eat them.
Okay, so here we were eating tacos and Taco Libre and Edina. I recommend it. It's such a cute place and good food.
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, there's a big house there. There were a lot of people.
Welcome, I am Ariani from the Worthington chapter. I would like to guide you along this chapter service project I am representing. As you can see, I have included the table of contents, the planning process, and the online summary form. With that, I would like to welcome you to the project. In this project, I first saw the concern of providing a starting point for newcomers. Newcomers are a big thing in our high school and community. From Norwegians to Ethiopians to Karen and to Salvadorians, our whole town is made up of newcomers. My chapter and I started looking for factors that may affect these newcomers. One of the factors was how could we help newcomers feel welcome, not only into our community, but our high school. Another factor was how could we avoid newcomers from feeling lost and disoriented out of their own lives. These factors and concerns led us to setting our goals for the project. Our first goal is to involve the chapter. We want a whole FCCLA chapter to participate and take part in this project. Our second goal is to immerse newcomers into our community, the community of the high school and our adolescent community in our high school. Along with setting these goals, the project fits itself perfectly into FCCLA's fourth purpose, which is to encourage individual and group involvement in helping achieve global cooperation and harmony. Not only does our project help achieve that, but it also connects our community to leadership opportunities. Current newcomers may hold leadership roles in welcoming the future newcomers into our community and gain leadership advice from our current and future FCCLA members. We then began to become our project. Our first step was to form our plan. The main thing we really wanted to do was interview English learner, EL teachers, and the priest from the sanctuary search in our community. The first EL teacher we interviewed was Mrs. Borrero. She is one of the EL teachers who work with the newcomers that come into our high school. She helps them learn the basics of the English language and the American lifestyle. Mrs. Van Note, it was the second EL teacher we interviewed. Unlike Mrs. Borrero, Mrs. Van Note works with intermediate newcomers. She helps improve and perfect their English. Both of these teachers told us that their job seems easy, but it is actually very complicated. They felt the newcomers sometimes needed that extra help to encourage them further into their studies. Like the EL teachers, the priest also had the same idea. He stated that some of the newcomers he encountered looked for ways to better their lives. With these inputs, we started to come up with ideas for a guidebook and welcome packets. During our brainstorming, we also tried to think of ways to reach out to newcomers, especially since there's over 830 students in our high school. We also plan to meet every Wednesday and after our chapter meetings. After each and every Wednesday, we began to finalize our project. Along with this, we also had a budget. The documents shown here go into specific detail about our budget for this project. Our chapter service project anticipated a budget that was $100. With this budget in mind, we plan to buy the candy, pencils, pens, erasers, and sticky notes if needed. After all the donations went in from teachers and staffs, we brought the rest of the school supplies needed. This totaled out to be about $50. Soon enough after planning, we were acting on our project. We first began with creating a guidebook. Here, a chapter member and I began designing a template for the guidebook while two other chapter members found information to put into the guidebook. We then placed all this information together and created the guidebook, which contains several sections of people, things, and places to know throughout our high school. After this was done, we focused our attention on welcome packets. We gathered our materials, which were pencils, pens, erasers, sticky notes, and American candy, all donated from various teachers and staff. All of the chapter members helped assemble the welcome packets and fold the guidebooks to include along with the welcome packets. After we finished putting everything together, we presented the finished project to the EL teachers and the priest. Here you can see a picture of the chapter working on making the guidebooks and welcome packets along with the template for our guidebook. We then began to prosper in the project. Oh my God. Here, Mrs. Borrero suggested that we should include the phone numbers of people we included in our project, such as the principal, and present the project to him also. The priest also suggested that we should add a free clinic number, which provides free medical service to anyone and everyone in need. We took all these comments and perfected the project a little bit more. A new set of newcomers are to arrive on February 25th into our high school. With the help of Mrs. Borrero and our FCCLA chapter, we met and presented our guidebooks and welcome packets to each newcomer. This was our first group of newcomers to hold the guidebooks and welcome packets that will change the future of our high school. Thank you.
So I just got done. I think it went really good. So see you until tomorrow. I think I know. No, we know damn well that girl ain't see me. Look at her. Liar.
I don't need a parent's signature to ride here.
Mrs. Francis! Nobody can see this!
I'll come down when we get over here.
Look like a Smurf.
Miss Spence, I look creepy. Look at my eyes.
I want to go sit down.
Smile! You always smile. That's why it looks fun.
Oh, we played it!
You didn't get it? No.
Walk with me though. Dude, so we just finished. And tried to do your learning experience? We only have 3 but
Bitch, what the
You took mine. Problems. So we just lost Jordan. We were literally at the dance for like
here to babysit though, so
we were here for like 2 seconds.
Bruh, he was behind us for like
gone.
5 seconds. Next thing you know, he's gone.
Like what happened to Jordan?
Oh yeah. What if it's me and Britanie? Because I trusted the fight fighters.
Oh, you'll take big steps. So it turns out he was in his room. His dumbass never texted us, and I'm fucking mad because his parents gonna sue us. Next thing you know, CPS, family services, all them shit's gonna be calling us. The FBI, bro. Oh my gosh.
And I'm hungry. I could have ate.
Oh Lord, I don't want to hear this.
Is it Asian?
¿Qué traes?
No, porque las voy a chupar. Ana, comes con chocolate.
Hola amigo, ¿qué está haciendo? No.
1, 2, 3, go!
We out here eating, munching. Go. Ay, güey. ¿Qué te las han dado, güey?
¿Y esto para qué?
¿Bota?
Oh shit.
Con calcetas.
¿Cuál pinche frío? Ninguno, la verga.
Aquí está la cárcel de menores. A la verga.
Ahí me tienen secuestrada aquí en este cuarto.
¡Déjame en paz! ¿Qué?
A ver. No sabes bailar.
¡Ay, hijo de tu puta madre! ¡Puta chapes!
Oh, ok.
Güerito y tener grandes los pies.
¡Ay, verga, hijo de puta! Bueno, ¿nos quieres decir de unas cosas?
El sombrero.
A mí. ¿Qué hace el güey?
What the?
Mira, la quinceañera ya corto. ¡Hola, hijo de puta madre! ¿Qué pasó, perro?
Fiesta mexicana.
Pero pecaba.
Pero pecada.
Ustedes ya andan haciendo
Pecada.
oraciones. Si te gusta hacer oraciones,
Jabalí.
regrésate a la escuela, la verga. Estoy apoyando la economía guatemalteca. Puro chichihuán, sorry, compita. Ah, no hay nadie afuera. Están todos ya metidos en la cueva del chichihuán.
Date una vuelta al lago, Brando.
No, la verga.
Bobo ese que tu cuerpo no merece. De pil.
¿Qué, güey? ¿Por qué pasas aquí como pendejo?
Yo voy de balada, yo ando cosas que hacer.
Pues vete entonces a sola.
Contigo. No me estés sacando este puto dedo.